I just want to show you how I've been walking flip-flop out on the street. And at first you notice that I have the leash coming out the back of my hand, the part that goes to him. It's not really long like this, because if it is, he's going to go all over the place and you don't have any control. And it's not that you're jerking and popping him a lot, but you do, at times you might have to, what I call tap the brakes. See, I'm like barely moving, and if he went a little bit ahead of me, and I call it tapping the brakes. He's got this little teeny prong collar on, which is not there to cause pain. It's just so much easier for you as a new dog trainer and new owner to flip-flop, to handle him, because it closes with pressure all the way around his neck instead of just a regular collar. But also, after using this prong collar for a while and doing the same move, gentle but firm little signals like I'm doing, you'll be able to use the other collar later on if you want to. But the prong collar is really going to help you at first if you use it in the way I show you in these videos. Okay, so if we're walking along, I'm holding the leash this way. By the way, the other side, I'm just hooking on my thumb on my right hand, and I'm taking up the slack with my right hand. So it's very easy, very logical to handle. Okay, I'm always turning left. So if I'm walking him on the clock and I want to go right, I'm not going to go this way, because what happens is you tend to be pulling the dog, and any kind of leash tension is your enemy. Okay, so keep that leash loose and he'll be way more relaxed and way less to be triggered. He'll be way less likely to be triggered to doing old behaviors that we never want to see again. So keep it loose, and if you want to go right, okay, do a left turn to go right. Your body does all the work. If he lags behind, okay, coax him to catch up. If you're gonna turn, anytime you're gonna turn, always turn into him. Okay, if you're walking fast, come on, let's go, and you want to turn quickly, just tap the brakes and turn. That's your move. Okay, if he lags behind, coax him to catch up. They're leadership skills, right? The dog, if you're going, let's go, come on, he thinks you're in charge, and he's gonna race to catch up. And if you do things like this, and occasionally give him a little reward for being right there, this is gonna be the place he wants to catch up to be all the time. So if he lags behind, you don't pull him, because that would be tension. You use body language and some personality to say, let's go, buddy, come on, catch up. If he goes ahead of you, and notice that he's always at my leg, you're gonna do a little tap on the brakes, but it's always like this, and then your hand goes back, because you don't wanna be like this or any of that kind of stuff, or like this, because tension is going to create stress in flip-flop, and the stress will trigger him to do old behaviors, leash aggression, barking at dogs, things like that. So we don't want to have that come back. So just handle him the way you see me handling him. Okay, and that's kind of all the basic stuff about just basic leash walking. Always turning into him, using your body, always going like this. You'll never have a tight leash if you're always turning like that. If you want to go right, go left to go right, and it works really well. And because he's always going to be next to you, sit, then because of the way you manage him with your body, pretty soon that's the only place he ever is, so he fights to stay there. So you're establishing a pattern in a very primal kind of way, using your body language. Dog training is mostly body language. And the leash is always there just in case, but it's always loose, and it's really there just to give him little signals to slow him down. So that's just some basic leash walking tips. And then the next clip, I'm going to show you some little exercises I did to get him to be this good and calm on the leash. Okay.